Joining us now in Studio B, former BYU coach and NFL coach, now representing the Poinsettia Bowl in San Diego, Ted Tollner. Ted, nice to have you in Studio B.
Oh, it's great to be back. Great to be back and see how all the changes that have taken place. 35 years ago was when I coached here.
Wow. I know you took some flack for wearing that red jacket, but that's about the Poinsettia Bowl, right?
It's the point. Well,
Poinsettias are red.
Well, I was walking down the hallway and Jamel attacked me, and he's what are you doing with red in here? I said, no, it's a bowl game deal. It's not Utah Utes. We want you guys at the Poinsettia Bowl.
Yeah. So you were the quarterback coach in 1981, and here you are back at BYU in 2016, as you mentioned, 35 years later. What's it like to be back at BYU?
Oh, it's really neat. It's special because you have memories, and I had the good fortune when Lavelle Edwards hired me back in 80-81 that Jim McMahon was here, Steve Young, and a whole Tom Homo, your 80, a bunch of people. But I haven't, since I continued coaching, I haven't been back that often. So last night we reminisced. We went to dinner, just the four of us, my wife and Lavelle and Patty, and it's just fun to reminisce about how far this program has come and the respect that BYU has nationally and internationally, really, regarding college football.
How did the relationship with the Poinsettia Bowl begin and flourish with BYU?
Well, you know, it started really 38, 39 years ago at the Holiday Bowl. They went to the first 7 San Diego Holiday Bowls. And then as things went on and bowl games were added, 11 years ago we started the Poinsettia Bowl. And this year, the last time that BYU was in it was in 2012. Mm-hmm. And so we're very hopeful that things are going to work out the way we all want them to work out, and you'll be back and representing BYU and then whoever the Mountain West opponent is on December 21st.
Typically, if I understand correctly, there's certain bowls get certain priority or whatever.
Yeah.
Where does the Poinsettia Bowl fit in that with the Mountain West?
Well, we have one of the top tiers of the Mountain West. It'll be one of the first 2 clubs. It depends on how it unfolds and who decides to go where, but we're going to get one of the best 2 teams in the Mountain West this year to be the opponent of BYU.
December and San Diego kind of go hand in hand in our mind. Well, we can't think of a better destination spot.
Well, that's what we think, and we brag about it a lot. And that's one of the things Lavelle and I were talking about last night. They had 12 trips here. They had 12 trips here, 11 Holiday Bowl and 1 Poinsettia Bowl. And it was the best place. They got used to being in San Diego in December. And so now we just want you back.
Do you want to avoid a rematch? BYU does play Boise State and Utah State this season.
Well, I think normally the answer would be yes to that. I mean, but rematches can be great games too. I think sometimes they're an advantage to the team that lost the first one, mm-hmm. and a little bit of a disadvantage for the other one if the first game was competitive. So in reality, we wouldn't care. But if you had to say yes or no, you'd want 2 opponents that hadn't played each other.
When you look at this BYU football team with the new coaching staff and the Heisman Trophy winner Ty Detmer back, and you've specialized in quarterbacks and have been around that, what do you anticipate from this BYU team in 2016 against that schedule, but with the Heisman Trophy winner back?
Well, that's what's exciting is there is so much unknown. I mean, you got quality people as players, quality people with the new coaching staff, but the uncertainty as that all comes together is exciting. It's exciting, and there's going to be some changes offensively. Ty's got some thoughts that he wants to do. I mean, first off is the fact the tight end position is back in the system. So I think as the season unfolds with the difficulty of the schedule, there's a lot of excitement. I mean, for us, I look at the challenge of the schedule and say, this is as tough as BYU's had, in my opinion. And I like that. I mean, and the coaching staff likes it, and the players like it. The one thing I've always noticed, players love to play against the best. They don't worry about, is the schedule rated this tough or that tough. The more they see on that schedule that are teams that people have heard about, the more excited they get. And that's how the coaching staff came across this morning.
Help us remember some of the details of the bowl. December 21st, right?
Yes.
That's the date?
It'll be a 6 o'clock game.
6 o'clock?
December. It's a Wednesday. And the only thing there's a lot we don't know about except game time. And what we're trying to add is a bunch new ideas for the fan experience. With the number of bowl games we have in America now, you need to add things, and so we got a lot of new ideas that we have going on. You know, one of them is just the ticket to the game being of more value. I mean, all the different restaurants and places down in the gas lamp where you'd be staying,
which is fabulous.
Have discount. There are going to be some discounts that go along. So the ticket will also get you discounts to various businesses and a fan fest at the game. So we're trying to add things to make the whole experience even better. We've always done a good job, in our opinion, based on what coaches have said, on the players having a great experience. We want to increase the experience for the fans and make it even a better deal.
Shamu in the stadium, maybe, at the game. Just a thought. No?
We can feel your enthusiasm, Ted. Thanks for the time.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You got it.